morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. How are we today? It's a nice windy one today. What's it like where you are? Sorry, I'm back for my 6K this morning. Very excited, very delighted with myself. So Liam, of course, had my celery juice ready for me when I got back. It's so good. He'd be top of my gratitude list again this morning. So how's everybody getting on? How did you get on yesterday with loving your body and healing your body? I just loved yesterday's. I just thought it was just amazing. It was really, really good, very powerful. And did you get out and move your body yesterday? Did you drink more water? Did you do anything different? If you're watching the replay, I want to know. I want to know everything. Sorry, I'm just getting organized here. Yeah, I want to know everything. And how you're getting on. How did you find it? I got some messages from people, and I got one particular message from a lady that is finding it so challenging, but loving it, and she's doing it every day. And I think she might be a day or two behind, but she's catching up. And morning, Marie. And she is she's loving it, but she's crying most days when she's doing it, and that is totally fine, totally normal. And don't hold it in, just let it out. Those are the emotions that you want to let out. And she was saying as well yesterday that her paradigm is kicking in big time, telling her that she doesn't have time to do this. And you just ignore that, and your paradigm will kick in. And I'm sure it's kicked in for most of you at this stage, and it's going to say, no, you don't need this. You're running out of time. You've no time to do this. It will definitely happen, and be sure of it. So just when that does happen, just say, no, I've committed to doing this. I'm doing these 21 days, and morning, Lorraine. How are you? And just do it. Just don't let it go, because if you stop, it will it's very hard to get back into it. Very, very hard to get back into it. So, and even if you fall behind, it's okay. Just either catch up, whatever suits you, but either catch up or keep going, miss the day or two or whatever. But I think the 2 days, so yesterday and the 2 days before that, definitely are very, very important. Now, every day is important, but I don't know, I just kind of feel those 3 days were really, really important. Today is another really good one as well. It's all about releasing anger and resentment towards somebody. So if you have somebody, so when we send love to people in the morning, whoever you're thinking about could be the person that you're thinking about today. This is really, really, it's a really good one, because these are all very negative emotions that are sitting inside of us, and they're suppressed. And people feel guilty about releasing anger. People feel when they're angry, they have to hold it in. I'd definitely be one of those people. 100% I would be one of those people. If I ever get angry, I hold it in, completely hold it in, and it just gets suppressed, and I'm rarely let it, because I'm not one to argue with anybody. I hate arguments. I did a strengths test last summer, and harmony was my number one strength, and harmony means you avoid confrontation, and it was so right. It was a brilliant strengths test. Oh my god, you get 34 strengths, and harmony was my number one. Adaptability was my number two, that I adapt easily to change. I forget now what was number three. I haven't read them in a while. But basically you're put into domains, and my domain, you're put into domain with regard to your top 10. So you kind of concentrate on those. It's for everyone. It's not just for people doing, with their businesses or anything. It's for everyone. It was so good. So harmony. And I used to always wonder, God, how, there's strengths that other people have that I suppose, you kind of compare yourself and like, oh my God, how come she's so good at that? How come I can't do that? And it really that strengths test was just amazing, because I was able to be myself and be true to myself, and allow myself to just do what I do. And I'm a relationship builder, and that's what I do. So it was a game changer for me. But so I avoid confrontation, and I nearly get nervous if there's two people in the room kind of arguing. I kind of start smiling, and it even explained that. And I get nervous, and I kind of start smiling. It's a nervous smile. I nearly just want to diffuse the situation. I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. And that's okay. But if you are angry, and now since joining Thinking into Results, Sylvia, my mentor, has told us ways of letting out that anger. And I will tell you when we're talking about our mirror work, I will tell you. But first we need to write our gratitude list. Love this part of the day. I absolutely love writing my gratitude list. I hope you're the same. I hope you've created this new habit, and let me know. And if you're struggling or anything like that, please let me know. A lot of people watch the replay. I was doing this at 9 every morning, and I changed to 7:30 due to a lot of people was missing out because of going to work and stuff like that. So I've changed it, and like, you know, we're all going to be back in school now come September, so it suits me as well to do it this time. And I just noticed that a lot of my 9 o'clockers that were on with me, let's say last month, are watching the replays. So very, very good. I'm delighted that you're catching up and that you're watching it at some stage. And keep it up, keep going. We're on day 11? Yeah, day 11 already. My God, we're well into week 2, so it's brilliant, absolutely amazing. Hope you're finding it helpful and useful, and that you've created this new habit of writing a gratitude list and sending love and asking for guidance. So when this 21 days is over, we will still be doing all that, and we'll just expand on that and spend a little bit more time writing our list, sending love and asking for guidance. And I can explain it a lot better to some people that may be unsure about it, and I can talk about setting goals and, you know, stuff that I'm learning and Thinking into Results. It's such a powerful program that I'm doing, and I love the material in it, and it's all about Proctor's work and his partner Sandy Gallagher. She actually set up Thinking into Results, so it's just so lovely. And then I have my mentor Sylvia, and you know, we talk to her regularly. So and I'm working with her now. She asked me to work with her, so so that's just shows you how much I love this material. I'm doing it now all the time, so, and I'll always be doing it. I just love it. So yeah, so let's start writing our list. And today is Thursday, the 20th of August. Today I am grateful for. You can write that at the top of your journal, off your page, so you don't have to write it all the way down, and then write your list. So the first one I always say is Bob Proctor's affirmation. Now that everything in my life is moving in harmony with God's laws. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, perfect. So with every gratitude, we really feel the emotions attached to each one. That's why we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Or you can say thank you, God, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, whatever that higher source is for you. And it's just so it's to get us on that higher frequency and attract in more of whatever else is on that higher frequency, which is going to be all good. Alrighty. So we'll write a few more gratitudes, and then we'll send the love. Alrighty. Oh, how are we getting on? Hi to everybody that's jumping on. Thank you so much. It's lovely not to have to do this on my own in the morning. I love that I'm not doing it on my own, because I love this so much that I like to I love to share all this information, and it's nice to have it all in the one place. Just gonna have some more celery juice. So we will write down a couple more and then we will send the love. And remember, you can be grateful for your future as well. It doesn't have to be something that has happened, that is, you know, that's here now. You can be grateful for whatever it is that you want, you know, and even if it's something to do with you or your body, or there's something about you that you don't like at the minute, you could say you were grateful for that, and say that all the time, and even say it in front of the mirror, which is really, really lovely, because it really builds up confidence and self-esteem, especially if it's something that's bothering you about yourself, and then you are impressing the opposite of that into your subconscious mind, and that's exactly what we want, and you'll start to feel so much better. And you might even start taking action steps to change whatever it is that you don't like about yourself. And then ideas will start to flow, and you know, ideas. Oh, love that cup of coffee. Actually, that is my next thing. Morning, Meenam. It looks so lovely. So then, you know, ideas will start to flow, and you'll start to get some inspired ideas, and you'll act on those, and that's how our subconscious mind works. So you have to have, you know, you have to suppress things into it, and you do that through repetition. So you do it through your mirror work, you do it through gratitude, visualization, meditation, that kind of thing. So, but I'll talk about all that again after the 21 days, and we can, you know, dive deeper into a lot more of the other personal development stuff. All right, so sorry, I need to stop talking. Okay, but so it's right, one or two more, and then we will move on. Okay, so at the bottom we will write thank for this and for more. I am grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. So sometimes we don't have room, or we don't have time to write down thank you, thank you, thank you after each gratitude. So it's lovely to write that down at the bottom, so you are covering all angles there. Okay, so perfect. So if you haven't finished that, just write down a couple more throughout the day, or even just read what you have, and it really, really connect. And I prefer you to have just maybe 3 gratitudes and connecting with those 3, rather than have 20 and no connection. You know, we don't want this to be just a writing exercise. You want it to really really feel how grateful you are. Alrighty, so now let's send the love to people that are bothering us. So I'm going to grab an oil. Okay, the oil I'm going to grab is, no, I did that one the other day. Breathe, air. So it used to be called Breathe, it's now called Air. So love this oil for respiratory reasons. It's the respiratory blend. It's actually the first oil I ever bought, this one and lime oil, because of Hannah's chest. She had, didn't even have a chest infection. She had a cough for 4 months, 3 years ago, and it's never happened since. And after 10 days of using this and lime on her chest and in the diffuser, she was completely clear. So she had an inhaler and everything, got rid of all that. Oh my God. The smell of that is just, I love the minty ones. My God, it's got eucalyptus in it. It's got peppermint in it. I think it's got melaleuca, which is tea tree. It's got lemon in it, so camphor. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. I have it in the diffuser, at least one of the diffusers every day, and just the smell of it is just so gorgeous. So it really does open up your airways. But yeah, so it's the first oil I started with, and that's what, you know, started me on the oils. Was those two, air and lime. So lime actually breaks up mucus in the chest. So if you know somebody that is finding it hard to cough up whatever is there, because for me, I thought it was, I didn't know if it was a chest infection or was it just phlegm in Hannah's chest. And I was in now the doctor every minute just for peace of mind, you know. And it wasn't, turned out it wasn't a chest infection, it was just phlegm, but she couldn't get it up. And every time she lied down, she was coughing. We could hear her in the next room. And I just wanted to take it off her. I just wanted it. And then when I discovered these two oils, oh my God, I was blown away. I was like, right, I have to reach out to as many mammies as possible. So yeah, so that's how I started. I do ramble on, don't I? Oh my God. Anyways, okay, so let's send love to people that are bothering us. Okay, so pick people that are bothering you. So it could be somebody from your past, it could be somebody from the other day, it could be somebody that you are still angry with. And this is all what mirror work is about today. So it's all about releasing your anger. So just for now, hi Mary, how are you? Thanks for this morning, girl. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, so it could be somebody that's just niggling at you, something somebody said to you, you know, one of the days in the shop or whatever it is, or it could be something more serious. So we will talk more about that for the when we're doing our mirror work. So let's just picture that person standing in front of you, white light going from your heart, or like a gold light, whatever it is, from your heart to theirs, and sending the love. And one person at a time, then we move on to the next one, and then we move on and do it to ourselves. Okay. Okay, perfect. When you're ready, move on to person number 2. Perfect. When you're ready, move on to yourself. So picture you standing in front of you and a white light or a gold light, whatever color you want, going from your heart to yours and sending the love. Okay, perfect. So now we ask for guidance. So ask for guidance for the day. So we're asking the universe a question, and this is to help you with your intuition. So our intuition is one of our 5 mental faculties, and I can talk about the mental faculties again. There's I usually forget them, but I try and rhyme them off. But there's will, focus, intuition, memory, and there's one other one that I can't think of. Anyways, we can talk about them again. They're really good, very interesting, and we can make them better. They're like muscles of the brain. You can actually improve on them all. Oh, imagination is the other one. I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, so you can improve all of those. So we can improve our intuition by doing this, by asking for guidance, and you might get the answer in a day or two. You might get the answer in a week, but the answer will come in the form of, it's going to be something that's niggling at you, or a name of a person might come into your head a few times during the day, or a picture of a person, and that is the universe telling you to pick up the phone and ring them or do something about it, whatever it is. It could be drink more water, it could be get out into nature, go for a walk, it could be anything, have a nap, whatever it is. It will be niggling at you, and that is when you take action and follow your intuition. And the more you do that, the better you at that you will become. So this is why we do this every single morning, because you want to practice it and you want to get good at it. So It's, you know, we probably don't do it for enough time here in the mornings. We don't have enough time, but you really need to be in that relaxed state. You know, after meditation is a lovely time to do it. So be in that relaxed state, or you could do it, start it, and then meditate. And that way the answers might come through as well. You'll only get the answers when you're in that relaxed state. So, and the answers are coming from within. We don't realize we have all the answers. So we go around asking people questions. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? But when you're asking somebody like that, you're asking their paradigm. You know the answer. If you just sit and relax and ask the universe and follow your own intuition, you will know. The answer will come. So yeah. So we'll just close our eyes and ask the question, and let it flow. Don't force the answer. Just let it happen. And if you don't get an answer today, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It just means it's just not there yet. It just hasn't come yet. Okay. Okay, perfect. So hope that helped. And now let's move on to day 11 of our mirror work. Alrighty, so feeling good, releasing your anger is today. Today you address anger, how to process it and how to release it before it makes you sick, and how to allow space inside for more positive emotions. So this is so lovely, because this is why we do sending love in the mornings, to make more space for positive energy inside of you. Okay, so how does it feel to be talking to yourself every day and telling yourself that you are loved? Look in the mirror and take a few moments to congratulate yourself. You have looked deep into your emotions and started to release the past. You are now learning to play a positive tape of affirmations in your mind. Celebrate the progress you have made so far. I celebrate you and your commitment to your mirror work. While you are digging into your past and releasing your emotions, you may have discovered some angry feelings aimed at yourself or a particular event. So I'd like to help you to work on forgiving and releasing any anger you might have, so you can feel good about yourself. Anger is an honest emotion, but when it is not expressed or processed outwardly, it will be processed inwardly in the body and usually develops into disease or dysfunction of some sort. Depression and anxiety now would be definitely ones that would be added to that. We generally get angry about the same things over and over. When we're angry, we feel we don't have a right to express it. It's so true. So we swallow it, which can cause resentment, bitterness, or depression. So it's good to handle our anger and release it whenever it comes up. If you feel like expressing yourself physically, then get some pillows and start hitting them. Don't be afraid to let your anger take its natural course. You have already kept your feelings bottled up too long. There is no need to feel any guilt or shame about feeling angry. So I'm laughing because I did this. Sylvia gets us to do this. And I was like, no way, I couldn't do that. Oh my God. I actually can't even picture myself being angry. And it does build up inside me sometimes, but then I'll just stop it and just suppress it, which is not good. I do that all the time. But there was one day where Chester, our puppy, ate Hannah's lunch from her plate. And I got so angry with him. I put him out. And then Michael said something really smart. And I just bit back at him. And then I was angry with myself because I took my frustration and anger from Chester out on Michael. And I came down here. And I hit pillows and I shouted at Chester, but obviously I wasn't shouting at Chester because he was outside, but I did it down here, closed the door, not one person heard me. And I hit the pillow, I cursed, and I let it all out. And then I walked up the hall halfway and I was like, no, I'm not done yet. I just wanted to, I visualized myself with Chester again and how I would feel with him. Would I still be angry with him? And I still was. So I came back down, did another about a minute. It only took about, I'd say, 4 minutes. So I came back down, did another minute. And when I went up, I was a new person. Myself and Michael were hugging. I let Chester in. He's only a puppy, like, you know, no need to get angry with him. But this rage built up inside me. I had to go and do another lunch for Hannah. Not that it's the end of the world, you know, it's nothing. But yeah, I just had this anger. So it really, really helped just let it out. And I was a new woman for the rest of the day. It was amazing. It really, really works. And I'd never thought I'd ever be able to do anything like that. So that's why I'm laughing, but it so works. I've done it. So one of the best ways to deal with anger is to talk openly to the person that you are angry with. When you feel like screaming at someone, then the anger has been building up for a long time. See, the problem is with someone like me that doesn't like confrontation, I would find it very hard to, I suppose if I'm having a conversation with them and telling them why I'm angry with them, that would be different. But if I had to have an argument, so if they were arguing back, I couldn't do that because it's just not for me. I just lost where I was here, so I'm just scrolling back down. Okay, yeah, here I am. Alrighty. Okay, so when you feel like screaming at someone, then the anger has been building up for a long time. Often it is because you feel you cannot speak openly to that person, to the other person. So the second best way to let out our anger is to talk to the person in the mirror, which is probably the one I would go for. Like, unless I'm having a conversation with somebody, see, I just feel that sometimes when you have a conversation with somebody while you're angry, they get very defensive and then an argument starts. But that's just my perception of it, you know. So maybe if I actually did it, we might be able to have a really adult conversation about it. But there's absolutely nobody at the minute that I'm angry at, so I'm okay. But and I have let out. I have released a lot of anger through sending love in the morning, because I'm doing thinking into results since before Christmas. So every single morning I am thinking of somebody that I was angry with, or that has done me wrong or done somebody I love wrong, and I have let all that out. So that's gone. So there's absolutely nobody now at the minute. But yeah, so the second best way is to talk to them in front of the mirror, okay? So mirror work will help you get all your feelings out. One of my students had a difficult time letting her anger out intellectually. She understood her feelings, yet she couldn't express them outwardly. When she allowed herself this expression through her mirror work, she was able to scream and call her mother, her alcoholic daughter, all sorts of names. She felt a tremendous weight lift from her when she released her resentment. Later, when her daughter came to visit, the woman couldn't stop hugging her. That's exactly, it's so funny. That's exactly the way I was with Michael. All this was possible because she had released her repressed anger, making room for love. It's so powerful. My God, it's amazing. So many people tell me how much happier they are once they release anger towards another person. It is as though a huge burden has been lifted. Go within and know that there's an answer to your anger, that you will find it. It is very healing to meditate and visualize the rage flowing freely out of your body. So when you're going through that rage with the pillow or with the mirror, whatever it is, visualize it leaving your body, because it genuinely does leave your body. So wherever you want to visualize it, leaving your body. So send love to the person who is the object of your anger, and see your love dissolve whatever disharmony there is between you. Okay, so be willing to become harmonious. Perhaps the anger you feel is reminding you that you are not communicating well with others. By recognizing this, you can correct it. Okay, and our affirmation for today, let's get our journals. So if you have your journal for our for our abundance, our 21 days, we are on day 11. Okay, and it is okay to have my feelings. It is okay to have my feelings. Okay, it is okay to have my feelings. Today I express how I am feeling in positive ways. Okay, let's write that again. It is okay to have my feelings. Today I express how I am feeling in positive ways. Okay, and one more time. It is okay to have my feelings. Today I express how I am feeling in positive ways. Perfect. Alrighty. So let's see what's next. Okay, so our mirror work. Find a place with a mirror where you will feel safe and not disturbed. So maybe in your bathroom or whatever. Okay, look into your eyes in the mirror, or it could be your bedroom and just a little pocket mirror. You know, whatever suits you. Look into your eyes and in the mirror. If you are still uncomfortable doing this, then concentrate on your nose or your mouth. See yourself and the other person, or the other person you believe has wronged you. Remember the moment when you became angry and let yourself feel the anger come through you. Begin to tell this person exactly what you are so angry about. Express all the anger you feel. Be specific. You could say something like, I am angry at you because, and put in the reason. I am hurt because you, and put in the reason. I am so afraid because you, and put in the reason. Okay? You may need to do this exercise several times before you truly feel that you have gotten rid of all your anger. You may want to work on one anger issue or several. Do what feels right for you. Okay, and your journaling exercise for today is number 1. Have you been angry for much of your life? Here are some questions you can journal about to help release these habitual angry feelings, and I will post these. Why am I choosing to be angry all the time? What am I doing to create situation after situation that angers me? Who am I still punishing? What am I giving out that attracts in others that to irritate me? Now ask yourself questions and write down your answers. What do I want? What makes me happy? And what can I do to make myself happy? Okay, and number 3, think about ways you can create a new space inside you to feel good about yourself. Think about ways you can create optimistic and cheerful pattern beliefs. Okay, so your heart thought for today, I deserve to feel good. So life is very simple. We create our experiences by our patterns of thought and feeling. What we believe about ourselves and about life becomes true for us. Thoughts are only words strung together. They have no meaning whatsoever. It is we who give meaning to them. We give meaning to them by focusing on the negative messages over and over in our minds. What we do with our feelings is very important. Are we going to act them out? Will we punish others? Sadness, loneliness, guilt, anger and fear are all normal emotions. But when these feelings take over and become predominant, life can be an emotional battlefield. Through mirror work, self-love and positive affirmations, you can nourish yourself and relieve any of the anxiety you may be feeling at the moment. Do you believe you deserve peace and serenity in your emotional life? Let's affirm. I release the pattern in my consciousness that is creating resistance to my good. I deserve to feel good. I release the pattern in my consciousness that is creating resistance to my good. I deserve to feel good. And then I go on to the meditation. Yes, so very good. Really, really great one today. My God, I say that every day. It's a great one every day. So very, very powerful. So I hope that helped you, and I hope you'll be able to do your journaling and your mirror work today. And don't forget to write down tonight or tomorrow morning, day 11 done. And yeah, send me on your messages. I love listening and I love reading your messages. You send them on through Messenger or WhatsApp, the voice messages, and you send them through text or through just through normal text as well. So that's still around. But yeah, so it's great. I love it, and keep them coming. And best of luck. And any challenges or issues, let me know. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow. Bye.